arms free and his feet in just the right position, and that's what Widnes needed. 18-4 with this from Jack Owens. Quite a nice angle for the right footer. Oh, and off the post. He stayed down. He thought he'd sliced that. He thought he'd sliced it, but he got lucky. And they'll be feeling a lot better now because they'd had a rotten 10-15 minute spell, Widnes, and suddenly they're right back in the contest.
They are indeed. Well, look at it again on the replay here. Great ball there from Johnson out the back to Gilmore. Goes out the back to Craven, and it's a great outline. You see Woodbourne Hall, the two-man defender, he's got ahead of Scott Morrell. That's what created the space. Woodbourne Hall gets ahead of Scott Morrell because he's thinking the ball's going out the back to the fullback, Jack Owens. So he gets ahead of him. And that's what gave the space for Sam Wild to run on the outside shoulder of Scott Morrell. Great decision from Danny Craven. And obviously Sam Wild timed his run to perfection and had enough punch to sort of get through the tackle and reach over and score. And like you said, now brings Widnes back into the contest.
They'll be thinking, let's get another back before half time.
Well, it'll make things interesting if they do.
Let's see how they back up this. They're over halfway with a couple to go. This then the last. Craven will go, just a little dink with the left boot this time. He's seen that the winger had come in. That's a very clever little kick.
Yeah, that's a good kick. Really smart kick. One thing we've seen with Halifax already in this first half, their link-up play's been first class, hasn't it? You know, their fullback set defensively. I thought it was a smart play there from Danny Craven.
Yeah, what that does is just give his side the best opportunity to be in a better field position when they get the ball back. Halifax making their third change, by the way, and it's the second try scorer, Big Adam Tangata, who's making his way to some applause to this near side. And it's Jake Fairbank who's on. The man you can hear on the microphone, by the way, the announcer here.
Interception.
An interception is Pete Emmett. Good friend of mine, a really nice bloke. A surprisingly funny man. He does a great job at these events. Great supporter of the Steve Prescott Foundation as well, I should mention. There's only 4 weeks to that ludicrous cycling challenge we've got coming up. 900 miles through France in 4 weeks' time, and
wow.
4 weeks today.
No, I don't envy you, George. But hey, like you said, that's a fantastic cause.
I'm starting to get a little bit jittery, having had my birthday in the last couple of weeks and seeing more pints than protein shakes, I'm afraid.
Interesting.
Get back on the training tomorrow. Enough of that nonsense. Here come Widnes. Can they strike another one? They can. Brilliant!
That's a try.
What a try that is!
That's
great
fantastic.
Ball movement, and Jaden Hatton runs it in the corner, and Widnes have life. They've got another score. 18-10 with a kick to come.
Wow, how this game just changes, doesn't it? Fantastic response. And what I like about that play, when we look at it on the replays, they were moving fast. Everybody was moving fast. Look at it, Craving's moving fast onto the ball. Owens moving fast, catches and passes to Hatton, who finishes in the corner there. Fantastic play. But the build up to that as well, I really think these guys have come off the bench, timing right, and a great finish by the youngster Jaden Hatton. Great stuff for him as well. So, like we said now, Widnes well and truly back in this contest.
This is a tough kick, 3 metres in from this near touchline, and that one has faded like the first one did. So Halifax stayed 2 scores ahead, but 18-10 for Widnes, far better than 18-0 with 5 minutes to go in the first half. The first half which Halifax really, until the last 5 minutes, have dominated, but Widnes have got 1 foot back on the comeback ladder, and they're giving themselves a chance here.
And I think the thing that will frustrate Simon Griggs will be, they've come off 2 errors, like unforced errors. So, you know, the catch off the kickoff, it needs to be dealt with. Error there gives them an opportunity. The offload from Robinson, intercepted by Jordan Johnson. So it's come off the back of 2 unforced errors, as opposed to, you know, Widnes really earning the right to be there.
So last 5 minutes of what's been a hugely enjoyable first half on our league from the Rugby Football League. George Riley and Andrew Henderson, your commentary team for this fascinating Betfred Championship season. And I hope you've been enjoying our coverage as much as we have enjoyed giving it to you. This is another really good fixture today. We felt it would be, and it's turning into exactly that as the sun comes out in the hills of Halifax, in this little bowl that is the Shay, the MBI Shay as it is these days. Here come Widnes, tails up the Vikings. Could get even better for them, you know, before half-time. Last tackle, so perhaps not this time. It'll have to be a kick. And he just drills it low, Tom Gilmore. Into touch, happy to do. That worked well last time.
But
yeah, because that always works, doesn't it?
well, will there be a twist?
The other way.
Yeah, at the end of the dispute the penalty, but
yeah, because that always works, doesn't it?
well, will there be a twist?
The other way.
Yeah, at the end.
Time, but it might only be a very slender one if Widnes can go over again here. They switch the play to the right hand side. I think that was a shout from the scrum half, Thomas Gilmore. He wants the ball back. He's going to get it back from Patrick Arvan and feeds it right up the middle. Great ball movement again, but it's gone behind, so standing start for Craven, who just says, all right, we'll take this tackle and set up again. A couple of tackles to play with here. He's going to run on his own, the one-handed pickup towards the line. Oh, I felt that. He will have felt that as well, Jaden Hatton. Off the outside of the boot, not one of his better ones. Danny Craven, so Halifax will survive, and they'll be wanting to get to the half-time hoot here. 90 seconds to go, so there'll be a set each. And the crowd getting involved now because we've got a contest on our league. Tyra with a big drive.
Yeah, certainly the atmosphere's picked up, hasn't it?
Well, it's going very much on.
Yeah.
And that gets the crowd involved.
Oh, that's great. That's what you want to hear. You want to hear the fans get into it. I mean, it was a bit flat at the start, wasn't it, from the crowd? That both set of fans weren't being as vocal as which I know they, as much as I know they can be. They're both fantastic supporters from both clubs, and both are really generally very, very vocal. But I guess it's probably a sense of anticipation for both teams. You know,
kicks early in the tackle count.
It's going to go dead.
It will go dead. He just wanted to, I think, relieve a bit of pressure, make sure that nothing else happens before the half-time hooter sounds. And they are going to go in with an 8-point lead. They were 18-0 up. Arvan. Last 15 seconds of the first half. And it will be Halifax Rugby League turning round with a lead. But Widnes aren't done. They'll have time for one more play of the ball, will they? Well, not if the tackle isn't completed now. There we go. So this is the last play of the first half. And a little chip looking for the winger. Looks a little bit heavy to me, and it is over on the far side. So a fascinating first 40 comes to an end.